One of the things I wanted to ask you, first of all, what do you guys think about what's going on with the Habs now? They're losing like crazy.
They're in last place, no?
I'm not sure. I think they're
Second to last place.
Yeah. But like everybody's saying, make a trade, or fire this and fire that, and everybody's all over the place. Like, what do you guys think about the whole situation? Because I have an opinion on everything. It's sort of in addition to the comment I made last podcast, but
Well, obviously it's frustrating as a fan because they were over promised. Let's say, as a organization, I think they overpromised a little bit.
no, I don't think so.
Well, Molson did.
I think so.
There would
I
be
agree with you.
contenders.
Explain how they were over.
There would be contenders.
Never said that.
No, to be contending for the playoffs, not to be the Stanley Cup, just to be in the mix a little bit.
That's all he said. They wanted to try and be in the mix.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
there's not in the mix, are they?
but they're still rebuilding. They're gonna try and be in the mix.
Yeah.
If they would have never said that, I don't think anybody would have said anything. But they're in year 3. It's not even a full year of the rebuild. Man, people gotta relax. They gotta relax.
I think their goaltending, the Montambon guy,
The duo is
super
not
overrated.
Both their goaltenders are overrated.
Primo, just send him back down to
yeah,
get him out of
100%.
there. He's
Okay,
terrible.
but forget about the goaltending. Let's say their goaltending is good, okay?
Yeah.
Forget about that. You have a young team, is the second youngest team in the NHL, right? And just because they wanted to be in the mix and you have so much enthusiasm about what this team could be because of the way they built it. Now you're expecting them to just start competing. It's not going to work that way. Sometimes you need to,
But that's what the fans expect.
yeah, but because of what they said. But they were willing to wait. It's only year 3. Sometimes you need to take one step back to take 2 steps forward.
Let me ask you a question. What's a decent amount of time to consider a team to rebuild?
5 years.
5 years?
5 years, but it could be less. It could be more. But we have to take into consideration their specific situation. Okay. The only thing that I would put a damper on is because they're horribly defensively. But the thing is, most of their defense, except for Savard and Madison, the rest of the defense, these guys are all under 20, 21, and they have less than 100 games under their belt. Give them time to get seasoned, to develop, to learn the game. You expect it's only normal. And second of all, if you want to put a blame on something, put it on the guys who are the core right now.
Savard.
So no, not Savard. The forwards, Caulfield, Suzuki, Doc.
Yeah,
Even Salkowski, but Salkowski's young. These guys weren't performing, but now they are.
Yeah. Everybody, thanks for sticking around. If you're loving this content, hit the like button. Hello, right here. Subscribe and join our awesome community. Ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Together, we're building something special. Very, very special. Let's grow the channel and have some fun along the way, baby. Want more content? Check out these other fantastic channels. Checking accounts. Dive into the world of finance and economics. Big money. Big. Then you got Check and Report. Stay informed of the latest political news and current events. Like our friend Donald Trump. Hello. Find out the links below in the description.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
Yeah.
I think, for me, my opinion is that I agree they're a super young team, and I don't think this is no offense to St. Louis, but like he's also like he doesn't have that much experience as a coach to coach a team that's so young.
Yes.
But he's a
what I mean?
leader. He's a natural
But you can't say
leader.
the rebuild is over when.
No, it's not over.
No, but the way people are acting, you gotta relax. 3 of their biggest assets that are part of the rebuild are gonna be their core, which is Demidov, okay, Reinbacher, and the other guy, Gage.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
They're not even in the team yet. Like they have to get integrated into the team, and they have to get used to the NHL. Give it time. These are the 3 main keys that are still haven't added to the
Defense is like the hardest thing to really master in the NHL.
Yeah.
You know, it takes, you know, the vets usually are the
They're
ones
taking
that,
their time.
you know, you look at Gouli, you know, like, you know, he's
You know
been
what kind-
struggling recently because he came after the injury and like, you know, he hasn't been the same since last season, especially. Like, he was in really good shape last season, but now I think there's a bit of confidence missing. You know when
It's
you're
his second year.
I think his third Gouli.
Third.
Yeah, but like the actual sense of his confidence, probably because of the injury. There's some maybe a little lingering stuff. Who knows? You know,
You're still young.
and it's psychologically, it's hard to combat and battle through your injuries that you. No, listen, I don't know. I've been injured. My ankle. Let's say I used to play soccer, and I used to try and play soccer with my like busted up ankle, and it took a long time before it came back.
And
to
imagine
shape.
at like the elite level.
Of course.
Exactly.
So, like, look at Doc. He had that both. What is it?
Yeah, and you
both
expect him
knees,
to be the way he was before.
the
Give him a
wrists.
year, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it takes time.
Kent Hughes said something very smart. I saw a video earlier today. People saying, bring up this guy from Laval. But Laval's doing great.
Mm.
You have these guys that are just coming into professional, and you want to take them out, give that season, make them get experience, make them win in the American Hockey League, and then bring them up. Like, there's no reason to rush anybody. If you're doing good, even though you're doing bad now, if you don't step away from your plan, because if you want to rush the situation just because you want to be competing early, if it's not the time, it's not the time. I think people, if they have to lose, let them lose, because the team has to learn. Next year, you're gonna see I think next year you're gonna see a bigger improvement. You know,
Yeah,
and
you,
every time
you learn
there's
a lot from your losses. You learn a lot
For
from
sure.
losses.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time. I still think it's the coach who doesn't have enough experience. They need someone who's got experience with young players and knows how to take.
but I think he's the
that
perfect
youth-
coach for them right now.
Seem like it.
I think he's the perfect coach for them because they're all young, and the way he brought himself up as a player, he's the perfect guy for it. When he's competing, he's going to be at a level where he's got that experience, you know, and then we can start actually analyzing St. Louis and saying, listen, are you doing a good job or not? I don't think it's the time to start pointing fingers at him.
I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm saying he's a coach with not
Inexperience.
enough experience
I
to
agree.
take a team that doesn't have enough experience and make them a great team. I'm saying take a coach who has experience with young players and knows how to take those players and bring them to where they should be.
Did Louis coach in the minors or anything?
Yeah.
Coach before.
Minors. I think it was
Yeah.
like Kiwi or something. Fuck.
His kids.
Sorry.
His
That's
kids
what I heard.
hockey
which
team.
brings me